That brings us to what Scribe Williams told us about their Nuka World informants, the Dunmores, our only current lead.
We've spoken to a couple of caravans in town already. They're giving us a rough location a few clicks west of the Nuka World Transit Center.
You fucking arrogant bastards. Think you can walk wherever you want because that goddamn angel of death protects you, huh?
Hun.
We ain't gonna go up on no lamppost like the rest of them.
As I said, we just want to talk.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Sugamono Gaijin streaming from Tokyo, and welcome back to Fallout 4 The Bleachers in Survival. Where last time we helped our friend Lily to get rid of a fair number of raiders. Now that the Scourge is back, we will continue the main mission, the main faction mission for the FSD. Now what do we have here? Go and see whether the officers have learned anything. Thank you.
You should get inside the city.
There we go.
You're back already. Good. We've got a job for you.
After quelling the gunner's third attempt at subverting our organization, we've run out of leads. Terminal entries, holotapes, and rumor mill have provided us up to this point, but we're still lacking some critical details. The noose, Devola's presence, terminal entries, and the assault on the greenhouse, FSD, and Adam Katz's enable us to infer several things. First, we know these gunners are not acting on behalf of a client. They self-funded this operation through kidnapping contracts with the Institute. Next, we know from the noose this is in response to an incident where we used unique methods to warn the gunners to stay away from Diamond City. We know the entire operation is being led by someone his troops simply call the Colonel. We do not know anything about him or her, other than this person must be a capable, well-funded, and charismatic leader to pull so many active gunners off external contracts for this. All this points to a personal score to settle. I suspect this colonel was involved with or commanded the original raid on Diamond City years ago.
Our only remaining lead, the sole gunner prisoner, is still unconscious. When she wakes up, if she wakes up, we will question her immediately. That brings us to what Scribe Williams told us about their Nuka World informants, the Dunmores, our only current lead.
We've spoken to a couple of caravans in town already. They're giving us a rough location a few clicks west of the Nuka World Transit Center. We're sending Crenshaw. He has experience scouting new areas and also has the authority to speak for the FSD in matters of diplomacy and trade. However, the caravans have also reported the area is heavy with raider activity, an infestation at least as dense as Libertalia. Which is why we're sending you to accompany Crenshaw on his mission. You've worked together in the past against some tough odds.
To be clear, you're there to accompany Crenshaw. He is to do the talking if the two of you do indeed locate the Dunmores. If they do know as much about this colonel as we hope, they might be targeted by his officers to silence them. In which case, it is your job to protect them and keep them alive, long enough for them to tell Crenshaw what they know at the very least.
We're told these Dunmores have a child. They are to remain unharmed. Deadly force is only authorized if they use it on you. The intel gathering ends when Crenshaw says it does. Return here with Crenshaw for your payment and debrief. Any questions?
Do I have any question? Let's see. What options are there?
You've heard all we're going to tell you. Crenshaw will be able to answer your questions prior to departing for the Dunmore homestead.
Gee, thanks. Nothing I love more than answering questions. So go get your gear together and come grab me at the Slocums when you're ready to head out.
Alright. That was rather straightforward. Now, we need to think a little bit about Nuka World Since we aggroed the raiders by killing Max, very likely we won't have a lot of beds around to sleep. So that's going to be a problem. No saving point, or very few saving points. I don't know how long the mission is
Commonwealth's
gonna
a
be.
dangerous place. But you're near the
So we'll need to take a couple of Nica-Colas with us, just in case we can't sleep for a while. Alright, so... Ammos, we're just gonna take 150 of each. 150... Shotgun shells, we should have enough. Alright. I don't need fusion cores. Antibiotics. Antibiotics, we'll take one more just in case. We'll take a couple of Nica-Colas, probably 2. There we go, in case of major issue. We'll get a refreshing beverage as well. I think we have 10 stim packs, should be enough. Alright. 2 grenades. Maybe I'll get a couple of plasma mines. Not sure how it's gonna go. Alright, should be good on that. Food and water. Food and water. You know what? I have a fair amount of bloat flies, which I have not. It's 40. Nah. Couple of bloodbug sticks. There you go. Not too sure how much mud fruit I need. I'll take 20. And water. Water is always a problem. I'll take 20 as well. That's heavy. But there's not a lot of water in Nika World. Alright. I think we are good for now. We'll save and go. Alright, so... Slocum's Cafe. Oh, sorry, not the Slocum's Show, the Slocum's Cafe. Alright.
come from across the Charles.
Alright, sir.
Excuse me.
You ready to roll to Nuka World?
Let's get going.
Right behind you.
Alright. Are you gonna follow me? Yes, you are. Alright, who do we have today on the bridge? Looks like raiders. Okay. Very good. Very good. And excellent. Alright, so we are now back home in Sunshine Tidings. Yes, Lily. Okay. Let's sleep for 8 hours.
I hate when shit gets quiet. Makes me nervous.
Okay, so we have our nice rested bonus. The weather.
Got a big target.
Okay, should be pretty uneventful. Hello, you. Glowing fungus. Glowing fungus means antibiotics. All right. Here we go, Nuka-Cola Transit Center. I don't think the raiders will have spawned back. No, looks good. Ah, there's a Nuka-Cola, Nuka World Transit Center. Crenshaw, are you following us? Great. Hey. Now I'm gonna be worried about saving points from now on. Let's see how it goes.
In the event of an emergency, remain calm and obey all safety and shelter instructions provided by Nuka World employees. Por favor. Thank you. Manténgase alejado. Hello, and on behalf of the Nuka-Cola Corporation, we'd like to welcome each and every one of you aboard the
I'm
Nuka
not super
Express
familiar
monorail.
with the beds on the outskirts of
Please
Nuka
remain
World.
seated or utilize the provided handrails while the train is in motion. If you'll direct your attention to the right side of the monorail, you can observe Nuka World's famous Fizz-Top Mountain. Standing at over 100 meters tall, Fizz-Top Mountain is the largest man-made structure in Nuka World and features the 5-star Biztop Grill.
Nothing to say, Crenshaw?
Coming up in the heart of Nuka World, Nuka Town, USA, featuring the Cola Cars Arena, the Brad Burton Amphitheater, and the Parlor Dinner Theater.
I never noticed that.
And kids, don't forget to tell your parents to bring you to the Nuka Cage, where you can play
Narrator
games and earn tickets
in
to
fire.
win fabulous prizes. From Nuka Town, USA, you can access any one of our 5 individually themed parks. Experience the future at the Galactic Zone, or relive the Wild West at Dry Rock Gulch. Take a tour through the Nuka-Cola bottling plant, or visit Kitty Kingdom and meet the whole Nuka family. And finally, for the nature lover in you, travel to Safari Adventure and delight in over 100 different animal species from around the world.
Alright. Here we are.
I'm not exactly getting good vibes off this place. Maybe we should hurry through.
Yes. Now, where are we going? Alright. Now, how bad is that? Okay, so this is going to be dangerous here. Still would like to just have a quick look for how bad that is. Raiders are not gonna be happy. I want to see if I can access a bed at least. Okay. It looks rather quiet. Oh guys, how are you guys doing? Who are you fighting? Who are you fighting? Yeah, looks like unfortunately
Christmas comes early this year.
okay, let's quickly retreat. Okay. Good. Now there's a bed in there.
Hey, I think I got something.
Whoa, was that?
Darn. Silly. Stupid.
Someone watch my damn back!
Your grandmother? Come on, you pussies. Class is insane. Oh, you dick. Did you just shoot at me? Oh, it's on. Ow! Ow! Fuck!
You guys okay?
Hold on. Time out.
Can't see anything.
Time out. You got something in my eye, huh? I'm Jane.
Okay. Are we good?
You're not scared, are you? I just want to see how nice you bleed. Stop, motherfucker.
Alright. Let's take one of those. Couple of more rats. There we go. Did I see a mad fruit? Yes. Okay. That's good. Now there should be a bed there. If I recall. There we go. Alright, at least we have a saving point. Alright. You okay, sir? Okay, so now we have access to a saving point. Let's go. Do you want to do that during the day? Let's wait a couple of hours for down. Okay, there is a seat. Where is that seat? Well, we'll just wait here. Alright. Let's wait for 7 hours. There we go. Much better. A bit of water. A bit of food. I love these little cartoons. Now there tends to be a couple of nasties in the area. Now I'm gonna explore a little bit because I'm not super familiar with the area. I've came a couple of times, but I don't remember if there's any beds. I know the standard vanilla map pretty well, or the Commonwealth map pretty well, but not the outskirts of Wicca World so well. So beds are much welcome. Okay. Where are you? There you go. Bloodworms are not so strong. So we're
Sorry, buddy, that's just the way it is.
actually kind of okay with just the 10
I
mil.
apologize to the corpse.
No bed, no bed. No bed. The herbologists.
That's a big fire hydrant there. Huh. Is this what you people really did with your spare time back then?
There we
No
go.
wonder you blew yourselves to hell.
Alright, so we have a bed with the herbologists. I did not remember that. Remember there were a couple of death claws as well. I forgot where. Blood bug, blood bug, blood bug. Let's go around. Alright, blood bugs. There we go. Come. You're a little bit far. Okay.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Alright. What are you doing, Crenshaw? Stingwing. Crenshaw, what are you doing?
Fuck over here so I can kick your goddamn ass, dickhead.
I love stingwings. One of the best meat in the game. When we look at how much health we get compared to the weight of the meat, pretty nice. Alright. Mystery Mansion. Was there a bed in there? I forgot.
Come experience.
Boring.
Lily.
Why did little Lucy gruesomely kill her parents?
It seems like it's a load. Oh. There you go, guys. Hello, you. Okay. Now you are serious. Are you okay? I'll take that. It's quite heavy. Don't need that. My gear is better. But I'll take the eggs, absolutely. Alright. Alright, I don't remember this.
Okay, this is the place. Looks like we got a compound of sorts. Be real careful of ambushes. If they have half a brain, they already know we're here.
Okay. Hello, everyone.
Hold up! Stay right where you are. You've got 3 guns on you ready to cut you guys down. Now, real easy, without any sudden moves and staying right there. Tell me what the fuck you want with us.
Easy, friend.
We ain't your friend. You got one more chance to answer the question, or we shoot you here and feed you to the Brahmin. Next thing out of your mouth better be why you're here, or I'll put a bullet in it. Now, one more time. What the fuck do you want with us?
Sure, why not? We just want to talk. We're looking for the Dunmores. We got some questions for them. Don't suppose you're them or know where they're at.
You got the right place, stranger. Unfortunately, we ain't too fond of visitors, especially ones like you. We ain't got nothing for you here. It's best you hit the road walking before you hit it when we shoot you down.
Hey, we ain't with those guys in Nuka World. We ain't raiders. You can keep your pals or trash. I'm from the Fen Sheriff.
We know those colors and that fucking butcher you work for all too well. Now start leaving or start dying.
Well, I'm afraid you got us at a disadvantage.
That's the point. You're about out of chances, deputy. Hope you made your peace.
If you know who I work for, you know killing us is a singularly bad idea. And a particularly unnecessary risk given that we just want to talk. She knows where we are. If we don't report back, the first place she'll look is here.
You fucking arrogant bastards. Think you can walk wherever you want because that goddamn angel of death protects you, huh?
Hun.
We ain't gonna go up on no lamppost like the rest of them.
As I said, we just want to talk.
Dad?
Is that what the prisoners wanted too? To talk? Just before she hung them all, I bet. I ain't falling for that bullshit.
Brett?
You fuckers took my father, my wife, my brother, Monique's sister, all of them.
Dad?
I ain't never lost control of a situation before. But there's a first time for everything.
Brett Henry Dunmore III, listen to me, you idiot. We have gunners incoming.
Fuck! I knew it! You had them right here!
Let us help. We can fight them together.
Just start killing gunners before they kill us.
Alright. Whoa. Alright, let's get the big guns out. Okay. That's why we have criticals. You okay, Lily? Alright, what do you have for us? Anything good in there? 17, that's heavy. Well, actually I can give quite a few of those to my guys there. I like that. And I still have a fair amount of weight I can carry. Chest piece, nah. Yep, we'll take all of that, thank you very much. Now, do you have a bed in there? Any bed I can use? Nah. Okay, alright. Still thirsty. There we go.
I suppose you think you deserve some sort of thanks for that, huh?
Quit being an asshole, Brett. The least we can do is hear him out before we kill him.
What the fuck was that anyway? You guys popular all of a sudden?
We used to work for a particularly talented and dangerous gunner. That was his severance package. Seems he's trying to tie up loose ends.
The Colonel, I take it.
The same. He's not gonna stop, Brett. We know too much about them. They need to shut us up.
You think I don't know that, Monique? What the hell are we supposed to do about it, huh? They outnumber and out-equip us.
We can help each other here. This Colonel guy has been launching offensives against us, and...
Good. I hope you fuckers all die.
Look, we're trying to take him out once and for all. You hate both of us, but the big difference between us, we'll leave you alone. He won't. So if you ain't gonna do it for us, do it for your daughter here. We take him out, we stop these raids, and you live in peace.
Callie, honey, go do your chores. We need to talk to these people alone.
Aww, but Mom, we never get any visit.
Listen to your mother, Callie. We'll head over to the market tomorrow. You can make friends there.
Dang it. All right.
I don't know if there's going to be many people left in the market tomorrow.
So you should know, before anything else, that Callie isn't our daughter. She's our niece. And you need to know why she's with us.
I don't see how that's important. You care about her, obviously. It's pretty basic math here. We'll take care of the Colonel. She stays safe.
You don't see how it's important, because you ain't shut your pie hole to listen for 2 seconds since you got here, you arrogant prick.
This ain't helping, Brett. We got a real opportunity here to get rid of the Colonel once and for all. Callie isn't our daughter. She's my dead sister's daughter. My sister was married to Brett's now dead brother. The two of us, after it all happened, we vowed to raise Callie as our own.
After what happened, the Colonel killed your family too?
Your fucking sheriff killed them. We're the only two who got away. She turned the rest into a sick warning, you motherfucker.
Bullshit! She don't do shit like that. The fuck you not telling us about this?
Go on.
When the Colonel planned his first attack on Diamond City almost a decade ago, the objective was pretty explicit. Take Diamond City and occupy it in a way to seamlessly maintain trade routes and commerce to turn it into Gunner City. Command wanted to stop relying exclusively on external contracts. They needed a more reliable source of revenue. The Colonel was put in command of the operation. He recruited mainly teams of family members, adult siblings, married couples. They were to occupy the households, lead a commerce-centered life, and be the actual residents of Gunner City when Diamond City fell. It was a good deal. take out an easy target, and then have the security of being a gunner and a somewhat normal life. It sounded too good to be true, but a normal life is all most of us grunts ever wanted. Gunners were a bridge to that. Plenty of us signed up.
It was supposed to be easy, at least. The colonel told us we would walk right in the front gate. Only nobody knew about your psycho sheriff.
The night Hangman's Alley got its name.
You were supposed to be a bunch of pussies and let the prisoners go. But no, you had to hang them all.
Cry me a fucking river. I lost friends in that attack. You killed Oaks' wife and daughter. We were minding our own goddamn business. You started it. The sheriff just finished it. And you sick fuckheads have the balls to blame us when your stupid plans go south. I was out there too, you know. I walked one of them up the lamppost myself. It was a girl. With any luck, it was your wife, asshole.
Why, you little fucking bitch. If you weren't in that power armor, I'd...
Aw, yeah? Too bad I am. So I repeat. I hope it was your wife I killed nice and slow. Now what the fuck are you gonna do about it? Bring it right now.
Lily, at ease. Now. Say one more goddamn word and you're going home right away. I dare you. This is too important.
Sorry, Crenshaw.
And as you all know by now, she didn't let the prisoners go. And you guys, you had some family among them.
I lost my sister, and a partner I was in a rather serious relationship with. My sister left Callie behind.
She executed my wife, my brother, and my father.
We watched from across the river, just like she wanted. She lit those fires and launched those flares, and then spent the day hanging them. We couldn't look away. We couldn't do anything to stop it, because there were so few of us left. So we watched our families die slowly.
That's what got this colonel coming back for a rematch?
No. Our losses aren't what drives the colonel's desire for a rematch. He doesn't give a fuck about anyone but himself. It's his own losses. He watched both of his sons and his only brother hang. The loss was so humiliating that he lost his command and was demoted. Not only humiliating, he instantly became the last of his family line. There ain't gonna be no little colonel fuckheads roaming the planet. The Gunners never considered Diamond City a target after that. They never sanctioned this. He has to be funding this effort on his own somehow.
We have his funding supply figured out. It's been cut off. What we don't have is his location so we can finish the job. So look, if you want to raise this Callie niece of yours in peace, we can give you that. We can finish the job, and we can leave you alone. This colonel guy, he's gonna keep coming until you're dead. So keeping your mouth shut to protect him ain't gonna help you any here. But us, the sooner I get the fuck out of your hair and never come back, the happier I'll be. We'll leave you the fuck alone. But we need your help here. Tell us where he is, so I can leave and we can go gut him and his men like pigs. Then we'll all be done with him.
He's been in Vault 816. Ever since the Gunners demoted him, he's been hiding out there planning his revenge.
816, huh?
Never heard of this.
I know where that's at. You say he's been there this whole time? Like, for years? Because last I heard, there was a pretty harmless bunch of Atom cultists down there.
Yeah. After the defeat in Diamond City and subsequent demotion, he took his few remaining loyal men to find a new base of operations. They weren't at their strongest, so they found a vault full of otherwise peaceful children of Atom and wholesale slaughtered them.
Were you guys in on this vault slaughter?
No. We resigned our commissions right after the defeat at Diamond City. Kali was barely done with breastfeeding. She would have starved. I got no taste for this bullshit anymore. Every time I see a gunner uniform, I have nightmares for days. Your sheriff, she's the devil.
Yes, she is. Remember that in case you're lying to me. Anything else you want to tell me? You play me straight, you'll never see us again.
The cultists and their arcane trappings you meet outside the vault are just a cover to keep people away. They're not cultists, they're gunners. It's a front that served him well for years. It looks like a cult vault on the outside, but it's a gunner vault, I can promise you that much.
Alright, good enough. If this info checks out, we're through here. You don't want to make any last minute, corrections?
No. No, we've been straight with you. You said it yourself. He's got us marked for death. Protecting him don't help us any.
All right then. Looks like we're done. Watch out for the girl, folks. Good luck to you out there. Come on, we've got a report to make.
Vault 816. Canonically, how many vaults are there? I thought it was like less than 200. We'll look into that. Alright. We'll make our way back. No, I don't like those flying ants up there. Go back to the herbologist camp. Maybe we should take a level up as well. I like the penetrator, frankly. Alright. A little bit of perception. I will still keep 2 in the bag, just in case. Quick save with the herbologist camp. In the camp, rather.
Dara's outside. You should really talk to her first.
I don't really want to talk to her. Alright, let's make our way back to Nuka World. Not too many nasties on the way. I didn't know about the water here. Oh, I can't use it. Darn. Hello, ants. Alright, so you... Good. Yep.
Is it a random broken desk fan or a toy wood block? I could really use a random broken desk fan or a toy wood block.
Alright, we are back in Nuka World Transit Center. Back in the transit center, making our way to... Where's that vault? It is not in Nuka World. Great. Prefer going for the staircase. We'll avoid the loading screens.
stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténgase alejado de las puertas. We are now arriving at the station. Please be sure to collect any children and personal belongings before exiting the Duca Express.
Very good.
Nuka World is pleased to announce that a small portion of...
Alright. So... no welcome party. That is good. Where are we going? Back to the sheriff. Excellent. So that means that we can warp back to the Institute. Back to the Institute, drop a save and go. Hey Crenshaw. Ah, our BOS friend is not here anymore.
We got purified water inside the city. Best drink in the country.
Hi.
Report.
We found a Dunmore homestead where the caravan said it'd be.
What did you find out about the Dunmores and this Colonel person?
Oh, they just love you, Sheriff. Huh.
If they didn't hate me, it would mean we weren't effective. Elaborate.
I hope you got coffee. This is a long one.
Dan and I are going for coffee when we're done here. Feel free to join us.
You know, I think I just might. Gotta get the taste of Nuka World out of my mouth. Anyway.
That ain't no lie. Suffice to say, the Colonel ain't thought of nothing but killing you since Hangman's Alley.
So, that gunner attack on Diamond City years ago, the one that killed the Oaks family, that made you famous and started the FSD? It wasn't an ordinary attack. It was an attempt at conquest, occupation, and resettlement. Diamond City was to become Gunner City. They wanted to do what those raiders in Nuka World pulled off. Keep supply lines open, keep the economy going, and make it their home. So they got it in their heads to look for gunners who were family members of each other to compromise the assault force. You know, root down, turn the metal shack into a home, and be there long term. Maybe fart out a little gunner or two. And this colonel was tasked with seeing the operation carried out.
Not the smartest move for anyone who's a historian of military conflicts, but I suppose gunners don't care if entire families get annihilated.
You had a force comprised of parents and their adult children, husbands and wives, siblings, in-laws, and cousins. And at the helm was the colonel, who brought both of his sons and his brother on the assault operation.
I see where this is going.
It don't take a rocket surgeon.
Exactly. You know that thing you did where you launched the flare to get their attention, then decorated River Street with the prisoners? Turns out the colonel watched both his sons and his brother go up on those lampposts, gagging and kicking at the clouds while Diamond City cheered. Not saying he didn't have it coming, but you ended his family line that day. The Dunmores, you helped about 75% of them shake their mortal coil while the last 2 of them watched them across the river. They left the gunners to raise their mutual niece, made an orphan on that day.
So, in looking to slaughter entire families in Diamond City, this colonel instead found himself on the receiving end of his own objectives.
I'm pretty sure the irony is lost on them. The troubles we've had with them recently, this entire venture is external of the gunner organization. This is all the colonel. This is all about vengeance. And this is all about hurting you, our friends, and what we've built here. Don't get me wrong, the Dunmores would love to strangle you with your own entrails too. but they moved past it to raise their adopted daughter.
This is why any officer worth their salt won't put a family in such a position. But, as Dan said, the gunners don't care about their troops.
Did you get a location?
I did, actually. Vault 816, the beast from the east.
The Karen Vault.
Oh, you're the history buff, Dan. Lay it on us.
During the early half of the 21st century, mankind underwent a dramatic dumbing down, not seen since the burning of the Library of Alexandria. Terminals, interconnected on a decentralized civilian network, allowed for the unrestricted free movement of information and misinformation. Facts were replaced with fantasy as experts became marginalized and people started to believe whatever they wished. Many of these movements adopted ideas incompatible with sustained multi-generational life in the confines of a vault and took them as gospel.
What sort of ideas?
Nobody knows. According to the merchants, the children of Adam occupy it, and they built up the outside like a fortress. They've been there as long as anyone can remember, and they're not interested in history. Nor are they interested in allowing outsiders access to any terminals which would yield answers. The only thing that is for sure is Vault Tech routed all paying customers subscribing to these beliefs into this one vault to protect the others. That made it the largest vault east of the Mississippi River, hence the so-called Beast from the East nickname.
That's the other thing that was mentioned. This colonel took Vault 116 from them shortly after the defeat, slaughtered every last one, I'd imagine. There are supposedly some of his troops around the entrance dressed up as cultists to keep outsiders away. It's all a cover.
You're the head scout, Crenshaw. Can you add anything?
No, and that's the problem. The vault's been a black box for as long as anyone can remember. Children of Adam don't let anyone near the entrance. Seems to have worked so well that no one even noticed when the gunners took the vault from them and put up the coat facade.
Ironic the Colonel achieved with the vault in an ancillary operation what he couldn't achieve with Diamond City as his main operation. Total and seamless replacement of the population.
Irony doesn't seem to be the Colonel's strong suit.
Lily.
I don't know anything about 816 that Crenshaw didn't mention. Just it's a black hole where nobody goes and the cultists have it. Had it, at least.
This will make planning difficult, to say the least.
One thing is for certain. We're not going to be waiting around to be hit again. We're going there, and we're going to finish this once and for all. And of course, Lily's sidekick here. Good work on escorting Crenshaw to the Dunmores. Here's your payment. Did you have any questions?
What's next?
It will take time to plan, weigh, and decide on various options. But an assault of this vault in some capacity is in order.
Agreed.
We'll contact you when we are ready to move. You've been a reliable hired gun this far.
Couldn't help but notice the wall is still standing. Dare I ask if Sam got back to you with an answer from Maxon about your counter proposal?
Yes, surprisingly enough, negotiations with Senior Scribe Williams went swiftly. Maxon has made alternative demands. The good news is that we have a roadmap to convince them to leave you alone, drop their restitution demands, and leave Boston. The bad news is what he is demanding makes us errand boys for our mutual interests in the region. Still, if it gets them to leave us alone, they have shared the pertinent intel with us, and I grudgingly admit it is a large amount of useful intel from the little I've seen. Combined with what we know from the Courser's chip and the railroad holotapes, we will be in a position to meet Maxon's demands. There will be much to discuss once Dr. McClintock, Lieutenant Dan, and I finish analyzing the intel and formulating options.
Wish I could have seen the look on Proctor Tegan's ugly mug when he heard that. I'll, of course, help in any way that I can.
We'll need some time to consider all of this and plan a number of strategies.
And coffee. I said count me in for the Slocums. Word from Gary is that Terry is working really hard on dressing up the place. I'm looking forward to seeing it.
Yes, of course. Anyone here is invited. Lieutenant, bring the walkie-talkie we recovered from the gunners. It may yet prove useful.
Sir?
I'll meet you over there. I'm gonna drop off my power armor first.
Excellent work, everyone. Expect to hear from us in the next 48 hours. Dismissed.
Excellent. Excellent. Well, we had a long day. We had a long day. Next time, we will continue the main quest. We will make our way to Vault 186. In the meantime, we'll go around Boston, do a couple of side quests. I wanted to have a look at that restaurant that they mentioned. But in the meantime, this is Sugamono Gaijin, streaming from Tokyo. If you like what you're seeing, like, subscribe. It really helps, especially on small channels like us. Or don't. I wish you all guys a wonderful rest of the day, an excellent rest of the week, and see you soon. Bye.